What's good, y'all? It's your boy named Matthews, and I'm back again with another one. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss a video. Alright, so about 2 videos ago, I went ahead and washed the beard with the conditioner and the shampoo, right? So I did that. Then the next video, what did I do? I hit y'all with the lineup with the razor blade, showing y'all how to trim the beard, make it look nice. And I told you guys specifically in the video, I know it doesn't look as good going from a bald head to a beard. Let me take that off so y'all can see it too. But going from a super bald head to boom, the big old chops on the side. And I said I was going to get to it shortly, right? Well, some of you guys probably skipped through that part and was getting on me in the comments saying, fade the size, what happened to the size? Like, y'all whining, man. Can I be a bum sometimes, please? Y'all trying to keep me up on my game, so I figured, why not throw another video up and fade the size in? Because it is about that time. I just been lazy and busy, and that's why I don't do it on the regular, which is why most people choose to go to the barber and just pay their money. Me, I know how to do it. I just got to put some time aside and do it. Also, since I have to take the hat off anyway, check out this sweater I made. Said dabbing through the snow. Made this on my other channel. Go ahead and click the card that pops up. Take a look at my other channel for all the crafts and stuff that I do. And speaking of the hat, I made a hat to match. So yeah, your boy got patches and all that now. I don't know if y'all see me wearing this in the last video, but I cut it down. I just like doing stuff on my own, man. Making my own stuff. Being my own barber, teaching y'all things, you know, do it yourself, you feel me? Also, everybody else that did comment about the shirt, good looks on the comment. But though everybody that mentioned the shirt in the comments on the screen right now, you guys can see everybody that reached out. And the winner is, boom, I'm gonna have to just throw it on screen because I don't got my phone, or actually I don't feel like looking through my phone right here. But you guys didn't help me with a way to pick the winner, so I think it's fair is fair. The first person that mentioned it, he actually said he was a size medium. He was the second person to comment on the video, so he did stick through the whole thing. And the fact that he was so early and able to comment, he might have had his notifications on, so keep that in mind. Anybody else that wants to win some stuff, because I do got more stuff to give out, as I said, you know, doing apparel and stuff like that, as I've been doing. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead and fade these chops in. I did line it up or reline it up this morning. I don't know exactly how many days it's been, but same routine as last time. You know, cut the sides, boom, 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 shave my head. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the trimmers, or the regular clippers, my bad, and we're gonna fade the beard down. If you guys are new to the channel, the ones that I've currently been using, which the big barbers, I guess, or I ain't gonna say big barbers because they ain't no different than me. The people that have a license, right? Because I'm a barber, right? But I just don't cut other people's hair for the time being. But the people that have a license, they would not really recommend these clippers. Somebody watched my video and say, man, you did a good job, and da-da-da. I almost thought you was a barber until I seen you pull out the Wahl Color Pros. Well, the fact that you almost thought I was a barber lets me know I was doing a good job. Even with the equipment that you don't qualify as high quality. So if you guys don't know, these are about $20 clippers. You can find them in the link in the description. I've been using these basic ones, and come on guys, for me, if I'm only doing myself, I got a bald head and I use a razor for that, so I don't really need, you know, the super expensive clippers. Anyways, I'm not really here to explain or defend myself in these comments, streets, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and get the fade. Start with the bag of guards, right? I usually like to start with a 3, and you kind of want to put it in to see what it will be able to cut. And I'm really going to make this quick because I'm trying to just keep this sweater on for the video. But man, with these lights over here, it's getting hot already, and I didn't even turn these things on. But not being too much of a rush because we don't want to mess ourselves up. And just had to remind myself to show you guys this time. I do not show this in all of my videos. This is lubrication spray for your clippers to keep the motor running. Another thing, speaking of motor running, somebody said they bought the, I forgot the little battery powered trimmers, and they said that mine sounded a lot faster than theirs. Try spraying some of this on there, man. Well, I'm gonna actually give y'all a test right now. Listen to how they sound without nothing, and then when I spray them, they're gonna sound louder. It's kind of quiet, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some spray. It's gonna start sounding stronger. If you guys hear the difference. You definitely want to get some good stuff to clean your tools, make them last, and do a good job with tools that even other barbers may not think are that great. make whatever works for you, man. Stay in your budget. Because you could buy some $80 clippers and not know what you're doing and mess yourself up either way. You're going to open them. When you open them, it cuts less hair. When you close it, it cuts more hair. So we're going to open it to start to see if it actually does anything for us. Kind of hold my finger there so, you know, I know exactly kind of where I want to cut. And I'm scooping out. Again, this is things that I was mentioning in my previous video, but you guys can see, or maybe not with that black background, but yeah, it's taking a little bit off. This is not going to really do too much for us because it's actually only cutting the hair down here. We're trying to focus on this. So that's the point of doing this. So we're going to actually let the camera focus first. That's what we're really going to do. And we're going to close the blade to cut even more hair. And we're going to still go with the grain, which is going down, to see if it does anything. And it's not doing anything. So at that point, we can go ahead and close it. I'm getting the camera all twisted up. We can close it, and it's going to cut a little bit closer. And we're still trying to test out the, you know, the numbers. We started with a 3. We're going to see what number actually starts cutting something for us. And it's always good to start with the higher number, because if you start with something small and it cuts, you can't put the hair back. But if you cut this and it doesn't cut enough, you can always go down, you know, to fix it. So start with a high number. Don't say I didn't tell you that. And no, it's not doing anything. I don't hear no hairs being cut. So we're going to go ahead with, against the grain, my bad. And we're going to see if that does anything for us. Hey, we can start kind of low. And this one actually is cutting just a tiny bit, but I do hear it cutting. There it is. So that should be good with the number 3. Where's my brush at? Again, speaking of this brush, somebody that commented, I really haven't had no time to reply because I want to make sure I reply to everybody's comments at one time. But I do read them as soon as they come in. I just can't always get to them right then and there. Sometimes I'll be at work. But somebody was like, this is the county jail brush or whatever. And you're actually right. This actually is from, what is the prison called? Whatever the prison is. I ain't never been to prison. But yeah, a family member works in the prison and got this for me. So yes, you're right. I wonder how you know that it came from jail. Or prison, I should say, whatever. But yeah, correct. So if you guys cannot find a brush like this and you're really looking for one to clean your clippers, all you gotta do is commit a crime, you know, just a little misdemeanor. Go to jail real quick, man. You come out with a brush. Also, you don't gotta pay for it, you know. So yes, we saving money around here, baby. Or you could just hit the link in the description and buy one from with the link. So anyways, we started with the 3. We're done with the 3. So what comes before 3, guys? I'm gonna turn this to a Kids Bop channel, damn it. Now we're gonna hit it with the 2 and do the same thing. Once you figure out, you know, a blade that does cut for you, when you go to the next one down, don't go all the way down to the same spot because pretty much you're defeating the purpose. You want to go just a little bit higher than, you know, if the 3, we went down here with the 3, with the 2, we want to go slightly above to cause the fade, you know. So a 2 didn't really do too much justice for us. So we know what comes before a 2 is a 1, which means we got to be extra careful because after a 1, it's pretty much just bare blade that we got to work with. And if you don't know what you're doing, you might take off a little too much. And speaking of not knowing what you're doing, guys, it's okay to not know what you're doing. A lot of people tell me they're scared. When I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. To be honest, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but the first time I ever like got a lineup on my beard, my mom helped me. My mom don't got a beard, so guess what? She didn't know what the hell she was doing either, but she taught me. And then I ended up having to teach myself. This is back when I used to actually grow hair. She used to help me line it up and everything. Then I figured out how to do it. Always had to go to her and say, can you get the back? She used to hook it up in the back. And then after a while, she was just like, man, like I'll do it later or ask me another day or whatever. And I couldn't be walking around with a nice lineup in the front and it looking crazy in the back. So that's when I had to learn how to hold the mirror and look and angle, you know, do all the angling and stuff like that. So it just takes practice, guys. You might mess yourself up a couple times, but would you rather mess up a couple times and learn it yourself and save money in the long run, or just keep going to the barber? By the way, I have nothing against barbers in the shop. It's just, you know, this is a DIY channel, man. I'm just trying to help everybody out. For the people who don't want to help themselves out though, go to the barber, man. It's very slight, man. You guys probably can't even tell that I did anything at all. Looking in the mirror, I mean looking in the camera lens, I don't think I see a difference either, but trust me, it's coming off because there's a lot of hair all in the sink. So now we closed it up. We're gonna go with the grain. Almost messed up. We're gonna go with the grain closed and see what this does. So now start at the top and work your way down. And as I'm doing it, I'm kind of not just going straight up. I'm kind of going at an angle, like whoop that way, to the back, up, you know, different directions, because the hair just wants to fly away wherever it wants to go. So you kind of got to work with the hair. But when I tell you guys with the grain, against the grain, with the grain does not necessarily for everyone mean cutting your hair like straight. With the grain means the way that your hair grows, in the direction it grows. So if you're used to brushing your hair backwards every day, and cutting your hair backwards, and you know, if people, I don't know if you got long hair or whatever, you put your hair in a ponytail. If you put your hair to the back is with the grain for you. For me, it would be against the grain if I went to the back. But we ain't gonna talk about that on the head, because you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to make an example for you guys that have no idea what that meant. Now, scariest part of all, or I shouldn't say scary, I'm probably turning you guys away from trying it yourself. It's not scary, but it's where you want to be careful. So now there's no guard on here at all. It's the bare blade. And we're gonna open it again. We're gonna go with the grain, meaning down, and see what it cuts. Then we'll go ahead and turn it around and close it. Same process, guys, just testing out different number blades. Try to knock this line out, see if it works. If it doesn't, that's when we go in the other direction. I hear it cutting, but I don't really see a difference with that line, so we'll go against. There it is. So I got it. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Don't forget, do the same steps on both sides so you matching them. Alright, so this side looks nice, but I think I want to hit it on this side just a tad bit more to make the fade more noticeable. And just like that, I messed it up. Y'all see that? So I just put a big old hole in the side because I wasn't being careful. I went against the grain, but don't worry because we can fix it. All that means though is that we're gonna have to fade it down a little bit lower now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the guard back on, and now we have to do the same process again on this side with those steps to fade that part in now. So it's pretty much the same thing, but taking what we did up here now down here since I messed up. And this is what I mean, guys. It's a learning process, and also a reason why I don't do this part too often because it does take a little bit more concentration. It's not just making a straight line. And man, y'all can see me sweating like crazy in here. I hope I'm finished with this soon. It's hot, man. It actually doesn't look bad. But I'm not satisfied because this is not what I was trying to do. But looking at myself in the mirror, doesn't look half bad. So let's just pray and hope on this good holiday that we don't mess the beard up even more. Because keep in mind, whatever I do on this side, I do have to repeat it on this side. I definitely messed up this time, but it's all good though. Because it's not like I really took a big chunk out of the beard. It's, you know, the sideburns that are going to grow back in a few days anyway. And the very next time that I shave my head bald anyway, I do stop the razor right here. So you're automatically going to see, you know, another transition fairly quick anyways, which is why I only do this every so often. As of now, this is what it's looking like. And this is what it's looking like on this side. Again, I took it a little too low when I hit that patch in it, but it's all good. The line's still straight, and I ain't going to mess with it too much more. So yeah, with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and throw the hat on. Again, congratulations to the winner of this shirt right here. Again, I'm gonna throw your little capture thing on screen. Message me directly on YouTube. Contact me with your address, and hopefully you live in the United States, man, because I forgot to mention that. But yeah, contact me with your address, man, and your shirt will be on this. I'll catch you on the next one. We all make mistakes, man, but we still looking nice though. We still looking nice. Peace.
It's Nate Matthews on the